taken a little break from streaming, from watching dummies on the internet for just a little bit. But now I'm back. I have got to tell you about the quartering drama that I missed over my break. It's been like not even 2 weeks, barely 2 weeks, and I missed a lot. Last we left Jeremy Hambley, he had been accused, credibly so, of being really into having a bull come over to visit his wife, which I couldn't care about. I couldn't possibly care about it, but the right-wing people that he has surrounded himself with really do and have been giving him a really hard time about it. You and I are going to ram headfirst like the Titanic into the Jeremy Hambley iceberg, and we're going to learn so much. We're going to be here for a little bit. Prepare yourself and grab a snack, get your butt nice and comfy. Pop one earbud out at work just in case your manager comes by, but you can still hear me in the background. Go for it. Chud on Chud crime is happening. This is a bearing video called The Quartering versus Keno Casino. Let's talk about it. Let's hear.
All right, we're going to talk about it. We're going to address the elephant in the room.
Okay, he's already screaming at us. Excellent.
The Quartering, or Jeremy, versus Keno Casino, or Andy Warski and PPP. Now, this is not going to be a normal video. This is...
The guy's name is PP? Why would they do that? Why would he name himself PP?
A bit of housekeeping. And when I say housekeeping, I don't mean sweeping. I think Jeremy has majorly fucked up. No, what I mean is a lot of people have reached out to me and asked me if or when I'm going to do a video on this. And
I think it's very interesting that Jeremy Hambley, a known grifter for years and years, that you have been friends with and pals with because he aligns with you politically. I think it's interesting that now that it's fucking you, and we'll see how it's fucking the bearing right now. I think it's funny that once it's touched you, you're like, well, this is just too far, which is usually how it goes for right-wingers anyway. So they have no moral standard, no ethic here. It's just Jeremy pissed them off personally, and so now they're all going after him, which is fine. I don't give a fuck. Eat his body like a bunch of piranhas. It's fun for me. I like it.
Was always gonna. I just didn't want to shoot from the hip. I've been following this situation, and I think that as time has gone on, I've sort of gained a better perspective on the matter. I've got a history with Jeremy. I did a podcast with Jeremy for like 3 years, maybe 4. I've also got a history with Andy Warski. We were doing like collabs and live streams and stuff back in like 2016, maybe 15. I mixed that rap song that got him in trouble with Francesca Ramsey back in the day. So I've been speaking to both of them, Jeremy and Andy Warski, in DMs. Now I'm...
I love that Bearing is like, by the way, I hang out with all the worst fucking guys you've ever known. Yes, they like me and I like them. Our personalities mesh well in private.
Made it very, very clear.
Yeah, all the chuds you've all forgotten the names of.
To Jeremy, I'm addressing this. I have to address this. So he knows what's up. This isn't a fucking sniper attack. But there's going to be 2 kinds of people watching this video. There's going to be the people that have followed the situation, and there's going to be people who have no fucking clue what I'm talking about.
Oh, good. Well, I am definitely somewhere in the middle.
I'm going to be addressing the main drama, the deplatforming stuff, all the peripheral stuff. It's not that I don't care about it. It's just, it's peripheral stuff. So this is what we're talking about. This is Andy Warski from the Keno Casino.
The peripheral stuff. So you're not going to make a big deal out of his cuck stuff? Please. It would be hilarious for you. A guy who never stops saying that kind of shit, to not do it at Jeremy Hambley because you know him? Oh my God, that would, oh, what a pussy if that's the case. If you're not eviscerating Jeremy in this video the way you pretend to do it for everybody else, I mean, my God, what is the point of you?
Hey everyone, as you all probably seen, the Keno Casino clip channel.
Is he off coke? Does anyone know if Warski's off or on coke right now?
Was flagged down by the Quartering. He's actually bragging about it right now by showing cards on his main Twitter page.
Had a delicious steak dinner and maybe the most epic card from Mr. The Quartering yet. Birthday weekend kicking off. You're kind of a big deal. This is a card from somebody on his birthday? I don't know.
You know, and we weren't banned off of YouTube.
Oh, is it because of the casino thing? Is that the joke?
We weren't ban evading. You know, I was unbanned. I tweeted about this 3 days ago and I put the link. Well, someone just sent me a little tweet there, and I checked the link. Not even terminated, just it's not appearing now. Okay, so he flagged or got this removed. My Andy Worski channel that was unbanned 6 months ago got that banned, and the Kino Casino Clip channel, even though we were unbanned.
So
I love that they're doing this to each other. The right wing loves to violate people's free speech and copyright all the time. This is a huge tactic. It's happened to us personally. This channel, my other channels, this has happened many times. We've had to fight in court. We have a thing with the fucking Rob Schneider people right now try to flag one of our videos. All trash. Yeah, right wingers love to do this because you guys are too fucking weak. You're too thin-skinned and spineless to take any actual fucking criticism. And so when it happens, and you guys fold like little babies, it's crazy, dude.
Flagging and deplatforming and stuff in the content creator world is a no-no. You just don't do it. It's like snitching in prison. We've already got enough everyday, ordinary, sensitive pussies.
You are that. You are the sensitive pussies. You literally have a fucking avatar you hide behind. Like, say what you will about the quartering. At least he's like, my name is Jeremy Hambley, and these are my words and thoughts. Even though they're not very bright or articulate.
Flagging us. We don't need the extra fire. Shoe on Head said it rather succinctly here. Threatening to deplatform a channel is like threatening to use a nuke in the world of the internet. Completely against bro code. Every public figure is mocked and their personal lives gossiped about. I learn new lore about myself every day, but never threaten to destroy those people's lives. You need to apologize, etc., etc. So the Kino Casino have been A-logging...
By the way, this is the most coverage the Kino Casino guys have had in a long time. It is... to be honest, unwatchable slop. So it's pretty nice for them right now. They get a little spot. I'm sure they're going to get a few quartering fans in the runoff from this. Good for them. Good for these guys. They're absolutely talentless, just loud guys. Pretty much the whole thing they do, even when they roast Jeremy, and believe me, I love a person who roasts Jeremy. Even when they're roasting Jeremy, they're just annoying. They go, whoa, whoa, and that's like the whole thing. Content is making noise. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fine to be a little passionate. I'm known to be a bit obnoxious from time to time. But I think maybe having actual opinions is good. I don't know.
Jeremy. They've been talking shit. They've been teasing him. And they've been focused on a friend that apparently Jeremy has that is involved in some, like, weird stuff. I'm not going to go into it. As I said, I don't want to talk about the peripherals, but I'm
not going to go into the fact that Jeremy Hambley has a wife who prefers other men to have sex with her. You're not going to go into that? I'll go into it. I'm fine with it. I support Jeremy's ability to be a cuck. I'm sex positive. I'm not personally a cuck, but I think it's fine that you guys exist.
It's like bull swinger stuff. I'm not going to gossip about Jeremy's personal life.
Aw, but you're so willing to do it about every fucking other person you've ever interacted with, Bering. That's so weird. By the way, Bering's wife said creepy shit about children on the internet, and so is he.
PPP tweets, the quartering and his bull are desperate to hide his bull's criminal history. They've flagged down our video, blah, blah, blah. So there's a video taken down via a privacy notice. Now the Kino Casino jump on their stream and say, Jeremy did this. I think with personal information stuff, you have to be like the guy. You have to be the guy whose personal information is exposed. So I think it might be the bull.
I'm really, you know what's nice about this Bering cut of the drama is that these guys are muted throughout.
I said, I don't really want to talk about
perfect editorial choice, Bering.
These bull stuff, but it's all sort of intertwined. The 6th of April, Jeremy basically goes fucking spastic. He's insisting that video takedown wasn't him, and that one probably wasn't. He's saying, I've shown unrefuted video evidence that I have in fact not flagged you down, and you've continued to lie about me, Andy. I'll go ahead and take everything you have. I've given you clowns plenty of runway, both publicly and privately. Enough is enough, too bad. He continues, first we'll...
Yeah, I mean, obviously the quartering is who is at fault here. It's pretty clear.
Be your YouTube, which is in violation of ban evasion. Easy takedown. And next,
he's just admitting, of course.
Will be your kick. I literally begged you two to be reasonable. I tried everything. You chose this. All I wanted was to let you guys dunk on me. If these clowns keep going after my friends and family just because they don't like me, I will in fact take everything they have and never apologize for it. Psycho weirdos are messing.
Yeah, I mean, this is just pretty standard right-wing guys when they get upset. They're going after my friends and family. Your bull and your wife. Why is it upsetting you that other people are being involved. You decided to be the kind of guy who goes after other people's personal lives. Like, the Quartering has done this many times for many other people. And now, of course, he's doing it to his right-wing friends right now. But, like, I don't understand. I don't understand why you think that you've behaved any differently. Same guy who, by the way, we'll go over some of Jeremy's allegations later. He has been kicked out of his local Ren Fair this fucking year or last, like very recently. After, of course, he got kicked out of all the Magic the Gathering stuff for being a fucking creep.
Messaging my wife, calling her phone, people are harassing my friends, roast me, fine. There used to be a line, my wife and my family are being harassed, blah blah blah. They have no rules and starting today, neither do I. All their fans justifying making my wife live in terror. I hope you all support them financially because it's your fault they're about to lose $100,000 a year. And this is Jeremy reaching out to Eddie, the owner of Kick, the platform that the casinos stream on. So he's saying, look,
They make $100K a year? Damn.
Kind of a big deal. Reach out, I got something to talk about with ya, bruh. So, I mean, kinda sus. He's talking about yeeting their channels publicly. He's wanting to make inroads with Eddie from Kick. And then he jumps on the DMs with none other than fucking Josh from Kiwi Farms. I mean...
Literally the Kiwi Farms guy. Anyway, I'm not reading all of the Kiwi Farm stuff, but if you'd like to pause the video right now and take a look at it, go for it. But this is basically him begging Kiwi Farms to do more Kiwi Farm shit to the casino fellas.
And this is incredible. So he starts this, like,
Which, by the way, I'm sure they fucking support Kiwi Farms doing to other people, so I don't give a fuck.
Negotiation thing with Josh, I guess. I'm not going to read all these. You can zoom in if you want. But he's saying more of the same stuff, like, I'm a big deal. I could get them taken down. It only takes one phone call and bang, they're fucking gone. You know, it's just like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's fucking gay, man. I'm sorry, Jeremy. It's fucking gay. The 10th of April, Jeremy jumps on Twitter and says, I'm sorry, guys. I've been a bit of a dick. I got triggered. I'm sorry to my audience. I will not take down their channel. That's cringe.
I'm just going to take a pause here, not to say anything or add commentary necessarily, but I think everybody who's watching needs a break from bearing screaming at our ears for just a second. We're almost done with the breakdown. It's got to be close.
Got met with a bunch of replies from, like, other creators saying, yeah, bro, that's fucking cringe. You need to apologise to Kino Casino because this is gay. One of those people was Shoe on Head, that tweet we saw before, saying, look, you got to apologise, and Jeremy responds, oh, shoot, on that second part, I will never apologise to these fucking losers who circulate photoshopped, disgusting pictures of my wife.
Oh, no. I can't believe that someone sexually harassed your wife after you decided to go on the internet and be disgusting forever. That's crazy. Why would they do that? Why would the people that you associate with do this? I can't believe the right wing is filled with such nice, normal guys. I can't believe this happened.
We're not 18 years old anymore, blah, blah, blah. The 11th of April,
We're not 18 anymore? We used to fucking make revenge porn, huh?
PPP tweets, well, short to his word, Quartering flagged down our entire clip channel for ban evasion. He really is the most pathetic worm, blah, blah, blah. Then we get the Andy Warski video we saw before, and Jeremy tweets this birthday card, which is made out of cards. Now, I just want to point out, I haven't seen anyone else point this out, but these two tweets are only 31 minutes apart. You've got 10:20 and you've got 9:49. Now, again, this might be timery dues, weird fucked up Australia time, but fancy that, 31 minutes apart. The casino gets banned, and Jeremy tweets his casino-themed birthday card that says, you are kind of a big deal. I mean, I don't think that makes me a conspiracy theorist. I think that's a bit sus. So,
agree, actually.
anyway, as soon as this happens, the boys get back on stream, make a big song and dance about how the clip channel, which was apparently ran by their editor, like the editor was getting all the money from the clip channel monetization, was taken down. The channel was banned. It was terminated. So Jeremy starts going, want me? It wasn't me. I would never do such a thing. Why would you point fingers at me? How could you? So he starts showing his YouTube report histories for all his channels except for Unsleeved Media.
Oof, of course.
More on that later. But then, a few days later, he's on stream, and this happens.
Did we watch this video? Oh, thanks for your report to YouTube. Oh, shit. YouTube support.
Oops, not that one.
And there it is. Thank you for your report to YouTube, sent to MTG headquarters. Now, that's the end of the timeline. I'm going to tell you why this matters, right? Whenever I'm researching something to do with, like, the mechanics of YouTube, I always use Gemini because Gemini is the Google AI.
Ew. I'm not surprised this guy uses AI. Obviously, he was always going to use AI. What a dog shit fucking loser. Here's what happens in the very short after this, okay? Bering then, on April 30th, well, not on April 30th, May 9th, but April 30th, they had DMs, shows the DMs. I don't like releasing DMs when you take down 7 years of my content without warning while claiming you're a good boy and would never censor anyone. You can get fucked. The quartering. Throughout this whole shit show, which you started, I've tried to be fair. You just took the gloves off, so I will too, says Bering. Wow. They're fighting, girls. They're fighting. So the quartering struck Bering as well. I hope 60K views was worth it. Did you not think the video is fair? Which, by the way, is this video? It's at 90K now. It was that video. Did you not think the video was fair? I didn't watch it. The fact that it was even made was wild. 10-year friendship equals 60K views. I would love to signal boost your wife's channel getting demonetized. I really hope she gets it back, but I can't because I'm the wrong voice now. Yeah, I think you should watch it, mate. Pass. The same reason I didn't make videos on Dankylo's divorce and all the wild accusations against him, me defending him would have been bringing more light to garbage in his life. You 100% have the right to make the video. What? Something's cool, but you were basically the last person I expected to try to profit off of this. Now I get to embrace the villain character, which is much easier. You had fucking the quartering Joker posting in Bering's DMs.
Now I get to embrace the villain character, which is much easier. I wish you the best, man. Seriously, not ironically.
Now I'm just going to do all the shit people accuse me of because it literally doesn't matter. My viewer change doesn't give a fuck about 20 years ago internet culture. I wanted to profit off of it. I would have made a bunch of videos from the minute this kicked off. Or a bunch of... Yeah. I waited until I spoke to both sides and released a very measured statement because I was being dragged into this. You weren't being dragged into Dank's divorce. Oh, Dankula is... Oh, I see. Dankylos is Dankula. Dankula's divorce. By the way, Dankula's divorce, his wife is way cooler than him and definitely was right to divorce Marcus. He's a douchebag. I didn't bring any personal stuff in the video. In fact, I stated that I was staying away from the rumors and peripheral drama. You should really watch the video before you get all pissy about it, man. Now I'm just going to go do all the shit because people... What? Are you saying you're going to flag channels? He's replying. Yeah, I'm flagging everyone. I'm calling my rep. Everyone is getting banned. You need to calm down and stop drinking, mate. Go watch my video. Nope. Everyone is cooked. Remember, I can ban anyone I want. It's on. This is 9 a.m. I assume Australia time. What's 9 a.m.? What's 9 a.m. America time? So it'd be about 6 o'clock in Wisconsin time, 6 p.m. Not even that late. Hammered. Listen, you sound like an irrational woman. I love that he's like, look, brother, I'm going to throw out misogyny as an olive branch. You sound like an irrational woman. You're coming at me for a video you didn't even watch. If you did, you'd realize I want the best for you. You called me a fucking alcoholic, which is insane. Everyone knows Jeremy is not an alcoholic. Jeremy Hambley has never pissed in his basement, and his wife didn't go get pizza with someone else. So here is an account saying, hey, remember that one time the quartering defended a 40-year-old grooming a teenager? And yes, he is wasted.
Let's get a real case. Asia Argento, right? Asia Argento. You guys, Bering, you familiar with this?
This is one of the streams he deleted from Bering. The Bering days? Like, is this their podcast from back in the day?
He, allegedly groomed a 14-year-old boy and then fucked him when he was 17. Now...
How old is she?
She was like almost 40 at that point.
Ew.
Oh, fuck.
Well, she had also worked with him when he was like a 8-year-old or a 9-year-old boy in some Hollywood set.
Why are we focused on that?
Well, no, I'm just trying to take a long... It's a really long example of how I feel. Well, it's hard to say like every 17-year-old boy is created equal, right? But I'm saying like Asia Argento was in her 40s. She fucked a 17-year-old, and the age of consent in California is 18. So she technically broke the law. Do I view her as a fucking disgusting child predator? No.
Why? She groomed a child for 3 years and then, raped them. What?
I don't. That will,
No,
but
but in all seriousness,
You ought to.
if she groomed him from the time he was 14, I think it is a pretty disgusting crime. If she was 40,
I agree. I can't believe Bering is the least creepy person speaking right now. What is that?
I understand if she was 19 and he was 17. I mean, that happens. But 40 and she's groomed him since 14. No, that's fucked.
Chastised.
But isn't that fucked up, right? Like if I'm 16 and let's say a 24-year-old woman, I'm at some a music festival.
No.
And some
No.
24-year-old fucks me. It's really hard for me to view that as like a predatory situation. I'm like,
It's
In the Asa Argento situation, she absolutely knew how old he was. And then
Oh no, I wasn't talking about. I was talking about your example scenario of a 24-year-old.
And by the way, the Bering and his pals were like, "Oh yeah, totally. If you're in your 20s, you can have sex with teenagers." What? They're all fucking gross. They're all disgusting freaks.
16. If she knew that guy was 16, yeah, that's fucked. She's committed a crime.
Yes.
But if you're 16 and you get that pussy, do you feel like a victim?
All right, never mind. I'm glad. Never mind. He was saying yes, but he was going to disagree. Never mind. Great. I'm glad. That was the end of the clip. Gross. Dude, the quartering is disgusting. We are not even halfway through the quartering receipts. So in the space of a couple hours, the quartering went from the haters got our channel banned, haters in shambles, to this is Bering's fault for fanning the flames, to it must be a YouTube glitch that is simultaneously deleting all of our videos from Rumble somehow, to it's totally my editor's fault. That rascally editor did this. Whoopsie. Stop it. Get some help. Every live stream I have ever done has now disappeared from YouTube, and my podcast channel with 2 friends seems to have been banned. I'm sure it's totally not false flaggers and just a coincidence. Looks like this is 100% my fault. I was not clear on videos I wanted my editor to delete. I am working to restore what I can, and I will give the boys all the episodes of Tism to re-upload 100%. I had just been testing a theory that live streams drag channels down. A co-host for one of the affected channels revealed no strikes were issued by YouTube. The content was deleted by Jeremy, of course. So he's trying to lie and say he wasn't the person that was flagging and deleting the videos, and now he's actually, just because he's in charge of this channel, deleting the videos. Sydney Watson, another idiot. Dude, this is an idiot's gallery. What caused me to start to distance myself and dislike him immensely, Jeremy, actually had to do with my tea company. When I was gearing up to launch, he said he'd do my fulfillment from his 3PL, so he had a lot of phone conversations about cost, etc. He said he wasn't going to try to make money off me, and I said, great, maybe we can help you get better shipping rates for your coffee with the increased quantity of shipments, including my tea. I don't expect people to make $0. I understand it is a business, but I thought it was so cool. Anyway, didn't turn out like that at all. Dude, I can't believe the quartering grifted even his friends. There was no way to know this is how he was going to treat them. There was just no way of knowing. Without boring you with all the details, 3PLs charge anywhere from 50 cents, maybe $1.75 per item, depending on what it is, to pack and ship. Usually it'll be like $1 for the first item, then maybe 30 to 70 cents for every item after. So say someone was packing a 4-pack of my tea, they charge $1, then say 50 cents times 3, $2.50 for the whole package. 3PLs charge you for everything. Building boxes, adding special things to orders, etc. We talked to a bunch before deciding to go with Jeremy's, and it was really because he was my friend and we had a handshake agreement that he wouldn't fuck me over. Anyway, we agreed on $2.50 per box. We took this to mean completed box. He ended up charging me $2.50 per item. So for a 4-pack of my tea, it was just $10 to pack and $8 to ship. So I'm in it for $18 just to get a single package shipped with him. Even in the most expensive places, $2.50 per item is fucking insane. His dudes get paid $15 an hour, so 1.5 of my boxes would pay for one of his guys for an hour. Everything else is eventually just profit. So my first bill from him was fucking lunacy, and it was my entire profit margin. margin. When I asked him about it, he said you should have structured your business better. Holy shit. You should have structured your business better. Jesus fucking Christ. This is his friend. This is his friend. Trying to explain the teeth thing is hard because people need to understand how fulfillment works and they probably glaze over listening, but the fact he was prepared to fuck me so hard over a few bucks and then told me to structure my business better. You're capitalist right-wingers. Of course this is what happened. Oh, they're all eating each other's faces. This was the vibe. Thanks for the monies. Dude, it broke my spirit. You know extra why I hate him? YouTubers already get a bad name when they launch a product because it really is usually totally hands-off and fully controlled by a third party, his included. Mine is fucking up. I literally do everything. People associate this with the Jeremys of the world. The reason I don't put my T mentions in every video I do is because I desperately do not want to be like him. Oh my gosh. People being like, oh, I can't believe being friends with this guy has eventually just fucked me over. Crazy. All right, we're not going to watch this whole thing either, just a short clip. Fucking shit house of a podcast or whatever. This is called Sydney Watson Just Exposed the Quartering.
They also talked about his alcoholism, and
Jeremy's.
He would frequently call her like late at night, and he'd say like wild sexual things and then deny it
Sydney Watson.
like the next day, to the point to where she had to start recording the phone calls. And once again, this is a business partner.
Does she have clips of the phone calls recorded?
Calling and making like these really like weird,
Have you heard these?
weird suggestive things.
Married
Being
man, too.
Creepy sexual behavior. Apparently, she says that he hit on her very early on, once again, despite him being married, and that he wanted to fight a guy for her. That's what she said, the way he described it. Fight a guy for her after they were out actually.
Let's be real. Jeremy Hambley is not going to be doing any fighting for any hands in right-wing matrimony.
In Dallas at a bar or something. He was talking about how he wants to fight this guy and bow up. And, you know, he also apparently threatened to sue her and leak private DMs and when where she vented to him and things like that. And she more or less felt that it was like kind of a nice guy mask. And that mask has
Nice guy mask? The quartering?
just blatantly been thrown off horribly, and everyone kind of sees the true colors here.
I love how scuffed this podcast is.
The alcohol side of it, when she went into business with him, she's like, you need to get cleaned up. That obviously didn't happen. And you know, the big thing here, going back to what you said, Straub, about the Renaissance Fair thing, this appears to be a pattern, not a glitch. It's a feature when it comes to him. She called him a liar, a predator. Speaking of creeping on women at the Ren Fair, that who is not tethered in reality, and someone who burns every bridge.
So we actually do have more people, more Nazis that don't like him. This is Brittany Venti. We'll also be going over some of the Ren Fair stuff that it was just mentioned.
So as you guys know, Jeremy has made some disgusting comments about me.
Like Brittany Venti. Fuck, I want to mate with Brittany Venti.
Wants to mate with Venti.
What a look at him! He's
Just totally drunk out of his mind.
That's crazy.
There's more. So we're
Yay.
gonna watch this together.
Check this. Tomorrow, you'll be able to ask them directly.
But I don't think I've met Jeremy before. Bullet dodged.
Venti,
Bullet dodged.
I think she's a beautiful woman.
This is
A lot
about
of
Brittany.
people say something about planning a
Hey, either of you guys care if I spark up?
747 in between her eyes or something like that. I don't know. I think she's hot as fuck.
You see,
Weird neg there. That's a pretty weird neg.
and he has to do it in a way where he's negging me.
Yup. True. It's interesting that as a person, Brittany, who rejects feminism, you need it here to regard how men treat women in this way. It's very fascinating for you to be like, you know, maybe the way that men in general socialize and try to talk about their attraction to women in negative ways through negging is bad. No, it's okay. I mean, you are a victim of this, and you don't deserve this, but you are a very, very stupid person who is helping this culture maintain itself through your content and actions and opinions.
Like, he can't just say, oh, she's beautiful. And he has to, like, try to, like, degrade me and bring me down a notch to seem like,
Agreed.
Oh, but I'm not simping, see? I'm
Right.
cool with the boys, you see?
Agree, though, that he had to use degrading language to talk about his attraction to this Nazi woman.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of hammerheads. Hammerheads with voluptuous breasts.
Oh my
Go ahead on
God, dude. Holy shit.
some fat chicks. No. For a fat guy, I have really high standards.
For a fat guy, I have really high standards. No wonder his wife goes out, you know? No wonder his wife doesn't stick around.
I mean, I already told you that I'm into Brittany Venti, so you know I'm into peak woman.
A married man. He's not even saying, oh, she's attractive. It's, I'm into her. Gotta be one of the most cringy cases
Yes.
of somebody simping for me.
Yes. It's rare for me. I don't watch, obviously, Brittany Venti content. She doesn't say much worth commentating on. But having not experienced any of her content for a while, the only context through which I get to agree with her, Bearing, the Kino Casino guys, is through our shared disdain of Jeremy Hambley and his grift. Have you guys thought that maybe, just considering this, that your worldview continues to produce men like this? It continues to do so. Do you think your worldview is maybe not producing the kinds of men that you pretend you wish populated the world? Worth considering.
But he always has to do it in the most freakish way possible. It's always in the most cringy way possible. I really think Nicholas Diorio said it the best. He said, there is no range for him. It's always, every time you see a clip of Jeremy, it's always the cringiest shit you've ever seen.
True.
Yeah, he's sexualizing me. He's saying he's into me. He's saying that he wants my babies. And
you don't like that, but that is the exact ethos of the right-wing male perspective on women and their value in society. That you fucking agree with this shit. You just don't like it when it's focused on you. To understand that this is bad societally, you would have to take the feminist position on sexual harassment. So you're stuck.
quick reminder of what he thinks about his own wife.
It's weird, but I don't really connect with people in real life. Like, even my wife, I don't really care.
You don't really care about your wife? Has she seen this clip? Holy fuck.
It's weird. It's fucked up. It's probably not normal.
Yeah, it's not. It's not normal to be married and do that. And then
what?
He probably
She was there with him? She wasn't listening though.
He doesn't even connect with his wife.
I crave companionship of anonymous people online.
And he craves companionship from other people. So of all the things we've seen, they've all been pretty bad. But I think a woman watching this one would be the most hurtful. But this one, I think, if she saw it, would tear her up.
NPC. Really? Oh, we got a non-friendly NPC incoming.
What's he say?
1 o'clock. Jump on the transit. Fuck that. No, she's a little old for me. She looks like she's probably... There's the Cladich Irish pub.
Yeah, he stopped himself. What? She looks like she's what? 40 years old like your wife?
Oof.
It's very interesting that, he accidentally shows his search history, right?
And his whole ass.
He shows forced cream high. Okay, so that's what he's into. But he's so anxious, right?
Did you say forced?
He's like, I have anxiety problems. But he's big and bad on Twitter. Internet tough guy.
True.
But then deletes all his tweets the next day. Says he's gonna get my scalp. Backs off the next day from everyone. He said,
I don't want to hear anyone telling me to be calm. These fucking losers, Yellow Flash, Side Scrollers, Brittany, Geeks and Gamers, they all have turned heel, decided 1 week ad revenue is worth selling their souls, and so I will oblige. She's saying this to everybody, by the way. 1 week's ad rev.
He's gonna get a scalp from Yellow Flash.
That's because that's the thing he cares about.
Me, other people. It's crazy. He's like, yeah, that's literally me. I would force the cream pie.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, God, no.
Earlier, like a week ago, he said that he would hard cut alcohol.
On his birthday? Dude, didn't he... We watched this clip. Didn't he literally say creepy shit to Melanie Mac on this podcast?
So hard cut alcohol on my birthday, too. So, I mean, that's... You know, it's been 2 days, you know, but...
Good job!
Yeah, but I'm just doing a hard cut, complete cut.
And turns out he accidentally showed in one of the frames that little fireball drink that you can see is half full.
Right, clearly he's drinking.
He knows this is destructive behavior. He knows that he is very emotional and he's the one in the wrong. Cutting it out because he, on some level, knows that this behavior is unacceptable.
The Erica Kirk backlash. This is continued, undeserved, ghoulish.
I gotta make my Erica Kirk video, though. I think it's ghoulish that everyone continues to try to profit off of Erica Kirk. So I will now put her in the title and her face in the title and say, I cannot believe people are making fun of Erica Kirk. And then I'm going to replay the clips in which they make fun of Erica Kirk, and then I'm going to say that's bad to do. Would you say this is having my cake and eating it too? No, of course not.
Candace Owens driven, click monetization driven.
That's literally you.
Horrible behavior.
Click-driven behavior. Yes,
Literally
Jeremy
him.
Hambley knows nothing about that. I think he's just mad that she does it better.
I also saw that Melanie Mac, while homophobic, has been caught with lesbian softcore manga. Totally different, though, okay? Because she can get male approval by having the lesbian softcore manga. This is some more clips. Now we get the IRL stream arc, which we dipped into a little bit a second ago with some of those clips. But he is so fucking weird in public. Here's him stalking a woman for several minutes.
If I did see a girl in a chainmail bikini, you know, we would have got her on camera. Here's a MILF. And we got, oh boy, we got a thick girl right there, boys. Rawr.
Rawr? Dog, if I fucking heard this guy talking about random fucking strangers at the Ren Fair, it'd be broadsword time.
Oh, here's another one.
I don't even want to go back to see if that person looked of age or not, but they seemed like a small person.
This is in Bristol, Wisconsin. Ooh, her cup overflows. She's a little bit old, but she overfloweth.
She overfloweth? Oh, fuck, dude. Oh.
Adam Racehorse, the super chats will blot out the sun. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. MILF, yeah. She's keeping it tight.
What a fucking gross loser.
You know she DTF. She got kids.
Oh! What? Right-wing men are disgusting freaks.
Yeah, boy. Here you go. Wow. Excuse me, officer.
I'm just some sort of butthurt right-winger.
I know it looks bad, but somebody paid me $20 to do it.
Anyway, this is that fucking Ren Fair. Jeremy Hambley has been permanently banned from entering the Bristol Renaissance Fair and or any Renaissance Entertainment Productions venue in any capacity. We take the safety and well-being of every guest with the utmost seriousness. His actions have caused direct harm to a sense of security and dignity of our community, and we will not tolerate it under any circumstances. Incredible! Right away. Banned.
Well, creepy isn't illegal.
But it is bannable. A-Keg. It is bannable. Here's the quartering finally speaking out about the Ren Fair video. A very short clip.
Or like, oh my God, Jeremy was at the Renaissance Fair and he made a joke.
A joke?
Like,
the jokes were that you were sexually harassing strangers.
People want to have control over you, and when they can't control you, it really makes them mad.
No. What? No. Everyone wants you just to shut the fuck up. That's really what it is. And not in a controlling way, in a stop subjecting us to the things you're saying.
Step on me, queen. That sounds nice.
No. All right, here, Jesus fucking Christ. It's crazy how I simultaneously have the power to ban any channel making fun of me, and yet there are thousands of videos doing it that remain up for years. Holy fuck, it's almost like maybe everyone pretending to be offended are purposely ignoring this, lol. He's losing his mind. I'm blocked on Twitter, so I haven't seen this. I don't care if you have an issue with me, but attacking my co-hosts, their families, that's fucking low. You know who you are. I've seen all your pathetic DMs begging for dirt. Harassing them, harassing their families. Holy shit. They have nothing to do with any of this. Dude, he's Sephiroth posting. We should get him a long blade and see what he does with it. Of course, you know, just slurs. People keep telling me to take a break. Well, I would love to if you low-life scum would, like, have a fucking ounce of self-awareness. You're harassing my staff like they have anything at all to do with it, and you expect me not to defend them? It's bad enough you fucks harass my elderly mother, my in-laws, my offline friends, but you think you can weasel into their DMs and get them to turn on me? Just proof this is all manufactured fake drama. Don't forget, I have the power to summarily delete any YouTube channel I wish. You would think, since they all say this shit unironically, they would be more concerned. He flicks the katana. The blood splatters on the wall because his victims' deaths are but art to him. He puts it in its sheath. It's pretty serious stuff.
Haters in shambles. They stay picking the corn out of my shit.
Damn right. Right after that, I'm going to take a social media break. We still have regular daily videos and live streams, but in case you notice, my X account is gone. It's because I'm really, I've been in a really insane battlefield that I am 100% making worse by interacting with and egging some of these folks on. In fact, I can't think of one good thing X has done for me in a long time, and the constant negativity is having a real world effect on me. It's making me do and say things I would just never have before, and I can see it's become a problem for me. Going to take that time I was wasting there and focus on improving myself and being a better person. Join some stuff at church. Oh, the Russell Brand approach. Nice. I don't know, really. Just focusing on positive stuff. See you all tomorrow. There's that meme. I don't know where it's at. That meme where it's like a guy posts fucking crazy, and then right after that, he's like, he'll try to do some normal mundane shit, like, eating a hot dog, mowing the lawn, no big, just ignoring the drama he's currently being ratioed about. A few minutes ago, Jeremy posted a video on his other channel and showed that he was still browsing Twitter on a sock. What happened to your break?
At a time when most people are pulling back.
It's an egg account. He just has an egg account. Well, he's like, I got to do the show.
I'm sure we have to pay $1,000 just to drive to the game. Boycott the NFL activity.
His content. Incredible. So, this is the Quarterings channel right now. And here he is posting stuff like the race war just began. And in this video, he defends a racist on his attempted murder charge of a black man because this guy was going around brandishing a weapon and calling people the N-word, and then eventually got punched in the face for harassing people, and then he pulled a gun out and tried to kill a guy. He made a video about that here with, I believe, just an AI fucking random black person, not even anyone involved in the fucking situation, making more anti-black content, makes anti-trans content. I mean, he's just doing this, just hanging out, trying to weather the storm when all his friends are like, hey, you piss in the basement and you suck and no one likes you. And so that's what the Quartering's been up to since I've been away. We did it, chat! We smashed headfirst into the iceberg, and now all our bodies are cast on the sea. And some of us are floating in lifeboats. And some of us are on little pieces of board. If you liked this video, like and subscribe immediately or you're dead to me. And you've hurt my feelings deeply, and the feelings of my dog son Darwin, who's not here to show you the error of your ways, but he is. Imagine him being cute elsewhere right now and crying a single tear because you didn't subscribe immediately. It's devastating.